This woke white lady has actually gone insane. Take a listen to what this woman posted, filmed, uploaded, and thought, yeah, I'm going to share this. It's a video of her, and the caption is, "When Black women are speaking." Take a look at this. Um, this feels like a fetish. This feels like girl here has a humiliation kink or something and is trying to like humiliate herself before the internet because she has a weirdly specific thing for Black women and like worships them. And listen, I really don't care, but maybe keep it in the bedroom and keep it off social media, because this is extremely bizarre, incredibly racist and unhinged, and just an absolutely wild. She literally taped her mouth shut. She taped her mouth shut and showed herself writing notes. "A Black woman is speaking. Us white women must be silent." Babe, this is insane. Somebody in your life needs to take you aside and explain to you how insane this is and how racist it is. The color of someone's skin or their gender does not determine whether they should be listened to or ignored, whether you should speak with somebody or just listen to their wisdom.
This femboy is Brad Palumbo, and he apparently does not understand the idea of something called diasporas, which is something that most African Americans will tell you a lot about. He keeps calling this racist with absolutely no evidence to provide his claim or no intellectual ability to actually get through it. Context is always extremely important in situations like these, and apparently he has no idea what that is.
Actually, no, that has to do with their qualifications, their intelligence, how articulate they are as an individual. This whole thing is giving woke KKK.
It's funny he calls it woke KKK because the KKK, the real KKK, actually espouses this rhetoric all the time, and usually they call it reverse racism in order to make themselves feel better and actually victimize themselves.
Make white people second-class citizens.
White Americans are being treated as second-class citizens.
Honestly, it's a bizarre and, yes, fetishistic strand of race essentialism and gender essentialism that really isn't progressive in any sense. It's not just incredibly cringe, but actually deeply toxic.
This, my friends, is what we call a red herring. It's trying to divert you from the idea that black people and black women also have injustices that are deemed upon them based off the idea that they are black and or women.
And regressive. But of course, TikTok being TikTok, the comments applauded this woman and just cheered her on. One person wrote, "This is what wisdom looks like." Another person said, "Thank you for this beautiful message to simply listen without the need to interrupt. I appreciate you." Someone else wrote, "You're a gem." Another person said, "Period," with another comment reading, "It's this simple." Why are people affirming this delulu and gassing this woman up as she does bizarre racist sexist skits on the internet for clout? Like, that is not behavior the internet should be encouraging.
Twitter is full of porn and death and gore videos, yet this is the problem with the internet, huh?
But welcome to 2025, I guess. This woman really does have a cult-like devotion to Black women as a whole, as a monolith, which is just as weird as if you were like, listen to white men.
Again, here we are with the white fragility, but that is a weak analogy because white men have been pretty much in the dominance of the main culture in America.
That's racist, babe. Like, that's bizarre. People's inanimate characteristics don't determine their value or their insight.
Depends on what we're talking about, dipshit. If I'm asking how to braid hair and twist and all kinds of different things, I'm not asking a fucking white dude.
There are stupid Black women and there are intelligent Black women. There are Black women who know a lot about a certain subject and Black women who know nothing about it. Like, them being Black women doesn't mean you should listen to Black women. It sounds cultish and, yes, racist and bizarre. So, but it's not a one-off thing. This woman really is all in on this identity politics cult. She, the whole slogan, what would Jesus do? Her thing instead is, what would black women do? Take a listen to this.
I've decided my mantra for now on is this: WWBWD. What would black women do? I read about them. I study their history. I follow many of you on TikTok. And they just do life with excellence. They do life with empathy, with passion, with heart, with soul. I want to emulate that. I admire them so much. And whenever I'm faced with any problem, whether it's personal, financial, relationships, my heart, my soul, my mind, I just have to ask, what would black women do? Because when they organize, they change the world. And that's what I want to do.
My dear, all that, whatever on God's green earth all that was, should not have been filmed, should not have been uploaded to the internet. It should have been had as a conversation in a room with very soft walls with styrofoam all around them, and no furniture or sharp objects, with a trained counselor who could help you process your delusion and hopefully reconnect with reality.
That's ironic, coming from a guy who has no idea that the party he supports doesn't actually want him or doesn't want him to be alive, and he would be hanging in the tree directly next to the black man if it was their choice.
This is so deranged. What would black women do? It's also look, obviously I cannot speak for black women or for the black woman experience, but
yet here you are doing that exact fucking thing.
How is this not offensive? You're acting like black women aren't individuals. Like there's some weird culty collective that all think and act the same. Guess what, babe? In any given situation, different black women might do different things because their skin pigment and their gender doesn't actually determine their character traits or their motivations or their decision making. And your bizarre suggestion that it is not giving woke. Well, it's giving woke KKK again. Like, I'm sorry, but this is not progressive. It's just unhinged. It's giving cry for help. And people like this, I don't even know what to say. They may be too far gone to reach at this point.
You are the biggest waste of fucking space I have ever seen in my life, because there is no premise for what you are talking about at all. You are literally just rage baiting a white supremacist, and it's fucking hilarious.